Your name and address, please. Thank you.
Meggie Velasco, 522 Trayburn Drive. I want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for what they do, not just the board members here, but everyone who works tirelessly for Knox County Schools. I'm here to discuss a fundamental flaw in our system. In order to do that, I'll need to give you a little background that made us and many others aware of this flaw. My son Noah is in 3rd grade at Farragut Intermediate. He's the funniest person I know, and I firmly believe that he is meant to change this world. And we're pretty sure he's more Batman than Joker, but this world is a better place because he's in it. He's been in Knox County Schools for 6 years and has thrived in so many ways. We've been blessed with incredible teachers who helped him grow not only academically, but socially as well. We could not be more pleased with the experience that we've had. Recently, we chose for him to not take the Miss TCAP writing assessment, which I will be referring to as the test, but not for the reasons that you might expect. Noah has autism and severe testing anxiety to the point where he has to take his weekly test outside his regular ed classroom in an environment where he can better handle his anxiety and frustration and not disturb the rest of the class. We felt this test was potentially one giant trigger waiting to break him down. Since it essentially wasn't going to count for anything, we thought it would be in his best interest to eliminate that threat that wouldn't just affect him, but the other students with disabilities that would be taking it alongside him. In addition to that, Noah has a daily behavioral contract that would be negatively affected if he were to tantrum, resulting in loss of privileges at school and home. However, our reasons no longer matter. We made our intentions of refusal widely and clearly known in writing to several school faculty members. We also spoke to Noah about not taking the test. We never spoke negatively about it, but simply explained that it was something we didn't want him to do and coached him on what he was to do at the time the test was given, which was to be respectful to his teacher and friends that would be taking the test. We had no reason to believe that our email of refusal would not be enough, given that we are his voice in all his decisions regarding his education until he turns 18 and possibly after, and are given the right to withdraw our consent at any time. Those are our rights as they've been laid out in the Individuals with Disabilities Education Act. Believe me that you don't want Noah making his own educational decisions. He's very clever and would find a way to have IEP goals that dictated that he has to have ice cream every hour on the hour, study Pokemon battle strategies, and create real-life video games with his friends. His self-advocacy skills are very strong and often convincing in matters like these, but he cannot speak for himself when the task is not self-selected and of current importance to him. Upon delivering something to school for our son, my husband found that despite our clear refusal, he was being made to take the test anyway. This is completely unacceptable and appalling. We got lucky that day with Noah's state of mind, and the school has said that they were proud of him for agreeing to take the test because they thought he would adamantly refuse, and even tried to tell us that he was having the best time. Noah took the test because he never made the connection that it was the one we had spoken to him about. Noah also likes computers and wants to please his teachers so he can earn ice cream at lunch. That does not mean that he was aware of what he was doing or that he enjoyed doing it. The response that we have received from KCS has been there is no opt-out procedure in the state of Tennessee and our hands are tied. We did not try to opt out. We flat out refused for our child to participate. However, I know that in the matter of making a student with special needs take a state-mandated test after his parents have clearly refused for his participation, your hands are not, in fact, tied. I would like to make the board aware that your continued position of there is no opt-out procedure is not accurate. Page 19 of the Tennessee Department of Education procedures for participation of students in Tennessee's assessment system clearly lays out the procedure for parents who choose non-participation for their students who have IEPs or 504s in one or more state-mandated assessments. Therein lies the fundamental flaw in this system. There is so much focus on discouraging opt-outs or refusals that this simple procedure went overlooked. Someone in the Department of Education saw the need to offer parents an out if they believed it was in their child's best interest. It doesn't encourage non-participation, but it does honor the parents' right to be the ones who make that decision and not the school, county, or state. This should have never happened to us, and it should never happen to anyone else. I am calling the board to action. Even though the opt-out movement is new and will require some learning by doing, I can make one area really easy for you. Listen to the parents. Be the leader in education that you claim to be by showing the state and country that you do, in fact, value us as equal partners in education. Now is the time for us all to be proactive in this partnership. Now is the time for you to support our role as advocates for our children. I'm not asking you to abolish testing, but I am pleading for you to stand up for us. I'm running the risk of sounding corny when I say this, but it's just too fitting to leave out. Noah's favorite superhero is Spider-Man, and my favorite version of the Uncle Ben speech is, if you can do good things for other people, you have the moral obligation to do those things. That's what's at stake here, not choice, responsibility. Thank you.